Listen closely. There's a darkness in being alone that most people fear. But inside that darkness, that's where the real strength lives. When you're by yourself, there's no one to blame, no excuses, no noise, just you and your thoughts. And those thoughts, they're raw, honest, and sometimes brutal. That's where you meet your real self. Most people run from that silence because it forces them to face the truth. But you walk into it because those dark thoughts aren't there to break you. They're there to build you. In the quiet, in the stillness, the real battle begins. And if you want to be powerful, if you want to be a beast, you must walk into that war alone. When you're alone, you'll hear that voice in your head whispering lies, telling you you're weak, not enough, that you'll fail. That voice is not your friend. It's your enemy. And if you don't fight it, it will win. You shut it down by going harder, mentally, physically, spiritually, every single day. Don't just sit in the pain. Use it. Feel it. Let it burn. Then get back up. Nobody's coming to save you. You are your rescue mission. You are your own power source. That's where real strength is born, from within. Most people surround themselves with noise, with people. To avoid hearing that inner voice, they run from truth. But you're not most people. You don't need applause. You don't need backup. You don't need distractions. You thrive in silence, because you know that in the end, it's you versus you. And when you win that fight, nothing outside can touch you. So seek out that loneliness. Don't fear it. Use it. Let it sharpen you. Because once you've mastered being alone, no one and nothing can break you. Here's the truth. Most people out there are weak. They need approval, attention, constant praise just to feel okay. But not you. You're not here for comfort. You're here to destroy every limit you've ever set for yourself. That kind of focus, that kind of fire. Most people can't handle it, but you live for it. When you're alone, reality shows up, and reality doesn't care how tired or scared you are. It doesn't slow down, it doesn't wait. It hits hard and doesn't stop. But when you face it head on, you get stronger. You learn to survive it. You learn to rise. People will say you need a team, a crowd, a tribe. They'll tell you being alone is dangerous, and you'll smile because you know better. Solitude is not weakness. It's your strongest weapon. When you're alone, there's no fluff, no lies, just truth and drive. You become pure willpower. No one to hold you back, no one to slow you down. You push as hard as you want, for as long as you want. There's no ceiling, no limit. That's what makes you unstoppable. That's the real freedom, when no one controls your path but you. So when the world tells you to stick close, to be part of the crowd, walk away. When they say you can't do it alone, prove them wrong. Solitude is not your weakness. It's your edge. It's where you train, where you sharpen your mind, where you become the weapon this world won't see coming. Because in the end, the fight is won in the mind, and the mind is strongest when it stands alone. When you've spent nights in silence, when you've stared your fears in the face and kept going, that's when you become something more. That's when you become a force. Being alone is a gift, but only for the strong. The weak run from it, because silence reveals who they really are. But you stay, you dig deep, and in that stillness, you break yourself down and rebuild. Stronger, harder, unshakable. After enough time alone, you see life differently. The noise doesn't reach you anymore. The opinions, they're just background static. You've trained yourself to listen only to the one voice that matters, your own. Solitude gives you vision, sharp, clear, and focused. You see your goals. You lock onto your purpose, and you chase it like a predator in the dark. Because when you've faced yourself, truly faced yourself, the outside world has nothing left to throw at you. And don't get confused. Being alone is not being lonely. Loneliness is for those who can't handle themselves. You've taken that silence and turned it into strength, into something lethal. So when they say, "You can't do this alone," you laugh because you know the truth. The only one you've ever needed is the one looking back at you in the mirror. That's the one who'll keep fighting when it's dark, when it's hard, when no one's watching. That's the one who'll drag you across every finish line. That's the warrior you've become. The power of being alone is the power to be unstoppable, to take control, to shape your future, to become more than anyone thought possible, to look fear in the eye and say, "You don't scare me. I've already faced worse in my own mind." So don't run from the dark. Embrace it. Let it forge you. Let it make you a weapon the world is not ready for. Because when you've mastered solitude, nothing can stand in your way.